kind of a week ago, I thought you were in with a good shout of a general election. Such was public. I think that night, when they were sort of not quite fighting in the lobby, but you were there and witnessed.
That's right.
It was a pretty ugly scene, wasn't it?
No, well, absolutely shambolic. And that has actually been representative of the government for the last few years. And yeah, there should be a general election. I think the British people need to have their say, because we're having this chopping and changing. We've had 3 prime ministers now, Nigel, in 3 months, 4 chancellors in 4 months, 3 home secretaries in 3. It's just absolutely ridiculous. You know, this merry-go-round, this chaos is got to stop. But all of this chaos has been off the backs of ordinary, hard-working Brits. The taxpayers are the ones that are footing the bill for this. If it wasn't for the Bank of England stepping in after that kamikaze budget, then I think it would have been even worse for our pension funds. And let us also not forget that we have now got a Tory premium on our mortgages, extra rents.
Hang on. I mean, you know, interest rates across the West are rising, and they're higher in America than they are here. I mean, look, you know, did they mismanage the mini budget? Yes, I would agree with you. They did. Was there a panic? Yes, there was. I get all of that. But here's the point I'm making to you. This time last week, if we'd gone out and asked the public, do we need a general election? Quite a lot of them would have said, yes, it's chaos. Now, and, you know, I'm not sure Sunak can hold party unity together, but now the demand for a general election is ebbing away, and that's not good news for Labour, is it?
Well, look, as you said, it's because there seems to be some sort of stability. But as I think yourself and me and others who are politically seasoned observers of politics will know that behind this facade, there are still the same divisions. I think Boris Johnson and co, who actually their faction ended up putting in Liz Truss into the premiership because it was anybody but Rishi, they will now be biding their time. I think they will probably wait until the Privileges Committee hearing is over,
which will be a big moment.
Then precisely, and then I think next year they will no doubt make their move once again, because this psychodrama that is the Conservative Party, that will continue. But all of that is to the detriment of our country. Our international reputation is in tatters. And look, you know, it's not the Labour Party's figures. According to international observers and figures, we have now got predicted the lowest growth of any G7 nation. And let us not forget what Rishi Sunak, while he was Chancellor for 2.5 years under Boris Johnson, he has presided over the highest tax burden since the
Labour government.
Since the 1950s. That's it.
And would Labour reduce the tax burden?
Well, look, what we've said is we want to make sure that our public services are well run, that we want to make sure that we only have that taxation that is required, that there's a balanced budget in order to ensure that there is sound economics. I think that's what Sir Keir Starmer,
I'd love to see a balanced budget.